Jagacharya Chaitanya Sadasyaman Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki jai, Ramacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai, Prem se Gaur Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivas Adi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gaur Gopinath Sam Kund Radha Kund Giridhardhan ki jai, Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Navadvip Dham ki jai, Swami Bhaktivinoda ki jai, Ganga Mai ki jai, Jamuna Mai ki jai, Tulasi Devi ki jai, Bhakti Devi ki jai, Swami Bhaktivinoda ki jai. All glories to the assembled Lord. All glories to the assembled Lord. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, everyone. This morning's class will be 6 to 8, recorded in Vrindavan on September 11th, 1975. That's 6 to 8, recorded in Vrindavan, September 11th, 1975. That's Canto 6, Chapter 2, Verse 8, in Vrindavan, September 11th, 1975.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Etenaiva Yaghono Syam Kritam Syad Aghanishkritam Yada Narayanayeti Jagada Chaturaksharam Etenaiva Yaghonosya Etenaiva Yaghonosya Kritam Syadagarnishkritam Kritam Syadagarnishkritam Yada Narayana Yeti Yada Narayana Yeti Jagada Chakshuraksharam Jagada Chaturaksharam
Etenaiva hi aghona asya kritam shat aghaniskritam jada Narayana ayeti jagada chaturaksharam. Now the question may be, the Vishnu Dota asked the Jamaduta, you don't touch him, don't try to take him. He is now clean of all sinful actions. You cannot touch him. Jamaduta is meant for the unclean, sinful man, not for the pious, clean man. The criminal department is meant for the unclean, not for the honest gentleman. Similarly, Jamaraja is meant for punishing the sinful man. So, apparently, you are a sinful man. He did everything. But the Vishnuduta came to deliver him. So the question is that when this man became sinless, that answer is given here. Etenaiva, this chanting of Narayana, by this process, eva, indeed, he Also, aghana. Agha means sinful. Asa of this Ajamin. Kritam syad aghaniskitam. He is now cleansed of all sinful reaction. When he became Jada, from that time, Jada, Narayana, O Narayana, Ayati, come here, please. He was affectionate to his youngest son, little son, child. Generally, father and mother becomes very much attached. So, this child was named Narayana. So constantly he was chanting, Narayana, please come here. What is that? That's all. Narayana, please come here, take your milk. Narayana, please sit down here. Narayana, take your meals, like that. So, although he was addressing his son, he did not know that this chanting of Narayana is going to his credit. Although he did not know. This is called Ajnata Sukriti. He did not know what is the use of chanting Narayana, these four alphabet, Chaturaksharam. But somewhere or other he was chanting. So Narayana is so kind that although he did not mean real Narayana, he was meaning his son, but the affection was there for Narayana. So Narayana is so kind that consciously or unconsciously, if you chant the holy name of the Lord, it goes to your credit. Just like sometimes when you walk in the street, people say, Hare Krishna. So this is also going to their credit. When they offer their respect to a Vaishnava, that goes to their credit. When one comes in this temple, offers his obeisances, it goes to their credit. Because Krishna says, Manmana bhavamad bhakta mad jaji magana vaskuru. So somewhere or other, with some purpose, immunity is so. Generally, people come with a purpose that I shall go to the temple, offer my respect to the deity, and I shall ask this benediction. That is also good. Even if he has come with a motive, so Narayana or Krishna is so kind. Kamat, bhayat, lobhat. As if one chants Narayana name with Shraddha, then what to speak? So, this Krishna consciousness movement is so nice that even people joke with us, Hare Krishna, it goes to his credit. Even joking. When this Hare Krishna movement was started by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, at that time India was under Pathan rule, Mohammedan kingdom. So the constables, they were requested to arrest these chanters, the Brahmins, the Smarta Brahmins, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu preached that simply by chanting Hare Krishna mantra, you will be liberated. So these Smarta Brahmins, they thought it very dangerous because their profession will be lost. So they protested to the magistrate, Mohammedan magistrate, Chand Kazi, that this Chaitanya, the Nimai Pandit, he has inaugurated one movement that simply by chanting one will become liberated. This is not according to our Hindu scripture. So, you may be Mohammedan, but you are our ruler. You should give us some protection. Otherwise, this Nimai Pandit will ruin our Hindu religion. This was the complaint. So after all, he is the magistrate, he took some action and he forbade through the constables that you cannot chant. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was informed by his followers that we have been ordered by the magistrate to stop, just like in foreign countries, we are being very occasionally arrested by the police, taken to the jail, and so many obstacles are there. But our students are so adamant, they don't stop. They prefer to go to jail, but they will never stop. They are so much determined. So this persecution of devotees, it is from the very beginning. Prahlad Maharaj, he was 5 years old boy and he was simply chanting Narayana. So his father became enemy. What to speak of others? His father, he was atheist. He did not believe in God. So he asked his son, why you are chanting Narayana? Narayana is God, the Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord, I am Supreme Lord. You chant my name. The boy will not hear. So there was enmity. He was persecuted. So not in this age, devotees are supposed to be persecuted all the time. Christ was crucified. So this is the position of the devotee in the material world. They become very easily enemy of the demons. But the devotees are not afraid of the demons. So the purport is that Jada Narayana Ayati Jagada Chaturashram. So Ajamil was benefited, although he did not know the distinction between pious and impious activity. On account of too much attachment with this material world, he was the husband of a prostitute and he got some children. So to maintain the family and children, he used to adopt any means, never mind. He did not know what is sinful and what is not. But his only credit was that he was chanting Narayana. He was chanting Narayana. This does not mean knowingly we shall commit sinful activities and chant Narayana. It is not meant that. He did not know what is seen, what is not seen, what is Narayana, but circumstantially he was doing all the sinful activities at the same time he was chanting Narayana. This is by accident. He did not know that I am becoming sinless by chanting Narayana. He did not have that concept, knowingly. Namnad Balajasya Papa Buddhi. If somebody chants the name of Narayana knowingly, that I am chanting the name of Narayana, therefore let me act some sinful activities, it will be counteracted. They are very sinful. They are not excused. But he was innocent. He did not know what is the effect of sinful activities. Neither he knew what is sinful activities, neither he knew what is Narayana. Therefore, it was going to his credit. The Vishnuduta informed the Jamadusa, he is already cleansed. Don't worry about it. Because he was chanting Narayana Eti. Narayana Eti. Narayana, my dear son, please come. He was very much attached. Jada Narayana Eti Jagada. He uttered Chaturaksam, 4 words, 4 alphabets only. Chaturaksam. So, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has given in this connection many quotations from the Shastra, how one can become free from all sinful reaction by chanting the holy name of the Lord. Importance of chanting the holy name. So, we are also preaching the same thing under the direction of higher authorities, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam, kalu nastiva, nastiva, nastiva gatirannatha. In this age, people are generally 75 or 80% or 90%. They are all sinful. Manda, samanda matayu, manda bhagya, dupadika. This is the position of the people in this age. They are manda, all bad. All bad. You cannot distinguish who is bad and who is good. All bad and very slow. They do not know what is the value of life, how to make this human form of life successful. Manda. Just like we are chanting all over the whole world, they chant Hare Krishna mantra and you will be happy, still they are not very much interested. Manda, slow. All right, I shall do it at the time of death. Now let me enjoy it. See, Manda. And Manda Matayo. And if one is interested for spiritual advancement of life, he will go to some rascal, some avatar, some yogi, some bluffer, some magician as spiritual service. Manda, Manda Matayu. Why they are attracted by these rascals? Manda Bhagya, unfortunate. Krishna says directly, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam braja. They will not hear Krishna. They will hear these rascals, so-called yogis, so-called avatars, so-called mahatmas. Manda bhagya. Therefore, upadhrita, they are always constantly disturbed. This is the position. So, therefore, this age, Kali Yuga, is the ocean of faulty things. Those nidhi, nidhi means ocean. And you will find just like unfathomed water in the ocean, Pacific Ocean. Similarly, this Kali Yuga is the ocean of unfathomed sinful activities. Kalo dosha nidhi. But Sukadeva Goswami said to Parikshit Maharaj, Kalo dosha nidhi rajan, he asti eka mahaniguna. In this age, this ocean of faults, there is a very valuable thing. That is special concession to this fallen soul of this age. Because Krishna is so kind, he is always anxious to deliver us. Jada jada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharat, tada atmanam srijami aham. He is Father, he is the seed-giving Father of all living entities. We are part and parcel of Krishna, Mamaivangsha. So he is very unhappy. Of course he cannot be unhappy, Anandamaya Abhyasa, but at least because we are his sons and we are rotting in this material world for sense gratification, in this way he is very sorry, therefore he comes and teaches us Sarvadharman parityajya manga. You rascal, why you are going here and there? Just surrender unto me, I will give you. But still the rascals will not take. Namaga duskita nam mura parpaddanti naradha. Maya prahita jnana asuri bhavamasi. Because they have been trained up with the atheistic temperament, they will never surrender. They will go on committing sinful life, duskitina. They do not know what is the value of life, mura. And in spite of getting this human form of life, still they remain mura, therefore naradhama, the lowest of the mankind. No, they are passing MA, BA examination and so many titles, academic career, maya parita jnana. This kind of knowledge has no value. The value is already taken away. Therefore, you will find highly educated person, he is committing sinful life, organized. Maya parita jnana. He does not know how to live. Why? The basic principle is asuri bhavamasita, because they have taken the atheistic way of life. Therefore they are suffering. So, this is the position of this age, and the one benefit is there. Kirtanadeva Krishnasya mukta sangha parang bhaje. If you chant this Hare Krishna mantra, particularly say, Kirtanadeva Krishnasya, Krishna and Rama. Krishna means including Rama and other incarnations. This is the statement in the Shastra. Ramadi murtishu kala niyamena tishthan nana avatara makarat bhuvaneshu kintu Krishna swayam samabhavat paramapvanaji govindamadi purusam tamang vajan. Krishna has so many expansion. Ramadi murtishu, Ramnisingha bara ityadi. So, Krishna is existing with innumerable expansion of his form. Advaita Achyuti Anadi Ananta Rupam Adyam Purana Purusam Navajauvani. So, Hare Krishna and Hare Rama. Therefore, it is enjoined by the Shastra, chant these two names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So Rama or Krishna is the Supreme Lord, and Hare means Hara. So Hara means the potency, pleasure potency of the Supreme Lord, Hara. It is addressed as Hare. So Hare Krishna means Radha Krishna, and Hare Rama means Sitaram. So either you chant Hare Krishna or Sitaram, it is the same. And this is the only way. This is the only. There is no difficulty. So, however your condition may be fallen, take this instruction of the Shastras and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Thank you very much. Hare.
Haribo, need to get connected. If we are disconnected from Krishna, we can't function properly. So now with the connection, something's happening. So, Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishta Bhutale Srimate Vridananda Das Goswaminiti Namane Namaste Guru Hasa Paramananda Medasi Prabhupada Pramoda Dishtantanashane Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishta Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesh Srinivadi Prishya Deshatarine. So we have a few minutes just to discuss. Haribo, thank you. We have a few minutes just to discuss the class. So we'll try to get everybody involved. We're trying to retain what we've just heard. So, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam. If we can remember Smaranam, the instruction of the spiritual master, meditate on them and apply them in our life. This is the powerful devotional service. And so what we've seen, how powerful devotional service is, in this case of Ajamila. So what was the first thing that Srila Prabhupada is mentioning about the power of the holy name? What happened to Ajamila when he chanted?
He was clean.
He was cleansed, yes. What he was cleansed from? From sin. And so what is the I noticed the one main takeaway, one main point that Srila Prabhupada mentions about how he was cleansed as opposed to someone who might be even chanting and not being cleansed. What was the important ingredient? Yes.
Is it chanting Shuddha?
Yes, he was with purity. Shuddha is purity, but he wasn't really chanting with purity. Srila Prabhupada mentioned this Shuddha in an instance when he says that someone becomes benefited by chanting, even if they chant or approach Krishna with some motive, what to speak of someone who chants with Shuddha or someone who approaches with purity. However, it wasn't the purity that Ajamila was. Yes, Mata. Offenseless. Yes, he was innocent. He had no whatsoever. He had no clue what he was doing. He had no bad intention or good intention. Just chanting the holy name. So he wasn't making offenses. And what is the offense that Srila Prabhupada mentioned that can counteract? Yes. Yes. So I think that for me, I think this is like really a really big, important point to really take on, to really understand how Srila Prabhupada makes this point that how important it is with what sort of mentality one performs activities of devotional service. If someone performs the activities of devotional service and thinks, okay, I'm going to be freed, namnad, balad, yasya, this is one of the 10 offenses that we chant in the morning. That namnad, balad, by the strength of the name, I will become free from sinful reaction. Therefore, I continue performing sinful reaction, and then after that, I'm thinking, oh, I will chant, and then I will be freed. This is called papa buddhi, or actually sinful intelligence. So that's the juxtaposition. The sinful intelligence, by chanting the holy name, I will become free. And then on the other side, this complete innocent and unknown ignorance practically, yet he was actually freed from sinful activities. So just see, I would say that just see that's how destructive is the calculating mentality, scheming, and trying to, even after knowing, even after understanding and consciously performing the sinful activities, is actually a great offense, and therefore Prabhupada says even this chanting will be counteracted. The benefits of the chanting of the holy name will be counteracted. So it's really important to take this on board to really understand this point and avoid making offense to the holy name. So what is the actual offense? Can someone maybe mention some of the points that Srila Prabhupada mentioned? What is this offense in comparison to the blessings that we have? And therefore, if one even understands this and still performs these sinful activities, this is the sinful mentality. Yes?
Maya pictured Yan. The people, they're so intelligent in the ways of life, in the materialistic sphere, that actually, but they can't realize they're bewildered by their own point of view, and they never take to the spiritual life. They're obsessed with they got the knowledge of materialistic gain, and so they'll never make progress because of this bewilderment of the material greed.
Yeah, Maya Pahrita Jnana. And one of the four kinds of men that never surrendered to Krishna.
I was thinking one of the offenses is that we read in the mornings also to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter, so that they have the knowledge, and that's where the offense is, that they know better.
Thank you. So, can someone remember what is this? What makes one actually maintain these sinful activities? What is the point that Srila Prabhupada makes? What does it make someone maintain this? We mentioned the being covered over by Maya Pahrita Jnana. The knowledge is taken away by Maya. Can someone remember? Srila Prabhupada mentions in the discussion, in listing the four kinds of people who don't surrender to Krishna. It's, I'm just going to, so it's, Prabhupada says atheistic temperament. So, Mudha, Maya Pahrita Jnana, Asurim Bhava. Asura Bhava means actually atheistic temperament. This is when Prabhupada says atheistic temperament, this is the Asura Bhava. And so Papa Buddhi, we have a few terms. Papa Buddhi means sinful intelligence, and Asura Bhava means demoniac or against the devotional mood or temperament, bhava. But and also Prabhupada mentions Manda Sumanda Mataya. Mataya also means intellect or opinion or mentality. And Manda Sumanda means slow or sluggish or very stupid. So these are the description in the Shastra of the mentality that is present, which is a great obstacle for a conditioned soul to surrender to Krishna, to get into devotional service. And so this is the description of the state of Kali Yuga, the state of or the souls or the living entities in a Kali Yuga. So basically just covered over with Maya, completely overpowered with this sinful atheistic mentality, and even when there is some sort of a spirituality offered, they choose some bogus yogi. So it's so unfortunate, and so it's just very stupid. There are a lot of spiritualities which even make no sense or have no, they have no basic logic, and then some of these unfortunate people take shelter of those. So what is the solution? In this sort of situation, what Srila Prabhupada's mentioning in the verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam that describes this state of Kali Yuga is like ocean of fault. Yeah, Kalo dosha nidhe, dosha nidhe, the ocean of faults. And what is one thing in this ocean of faults that is a good thing about the Kali Yuga? Yes, both, yes. The only way is the holy name and Kirtana Deva, Krishna Syad. By the Kirtan, or by Krishna Kirtan, one can become freed, Mukta Sangha Param Rajet, free from of this attachment or the connection with this unbeneficial environment, and Param Rajet go to the most supreme realm. And so Lord Chaitanya has appeared, and on today's date of Jagannath Mishra's celebrating Lord Chaitanya's appearance. Let us remember the Lord's purpose, who comes to deliver conditioned souls. And what does Srila Prabhupada say? Why Krishna comes? He's very kind. He's also, we are his sons, rotting in the material world. And what the Prabhupada said, how Krishna is thinking when he comes. He's sorry. Yes, kill the demons. There is now everybody is a demon, so Lord Chaitanya comes to kill the demoniac mentality. So this is that demoniac mentality, Asuram Bhavam or Papa Buddhi or Sumanda Mataya, that is destroyed by the avatar. Krishna avatar in this age is Harinam. So it's really important to understand that actually Krishna comes himself in the form of the sound. Hare Krishna mantra is Krishna himself. And so therefore, if we understand this and we really appreciate the good fortune, it will be so much easier for us to try to chant purely and more we understand, more we will be able to avoid the traps of the conditioning, of the Asuric conditioning that we are surrounded with. And then, of course, more we are chanting purely and take shelter of the Lord, our consciousness will become stronger and our faith. And therefore, this is all going to our benefit, to become purified and to become free from suffering. Because even though attachment to the sinful activities, someone might be thinking they're missing out, but actually it is only causing greater and greater suffering. So it's important to remember this if one becomes tempted. That actually impure activities are causing great suffering, and therefore Lord has come here to deliver us from the suffering because He's very kind and compassionate and sorry at our state of suffering. So this chanting is the Kevalananda, the only the way of bliss. So there is no reason why we should be taking it up and sharing it. So I'm so sorry I went a few minutes over, but there wasn't much time to complete the discussion. So I think we've covered everything. Thank you very much for your attention and participation. Haribol. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.